Hello, sports fans, and welcome to Super Bowl 101, Super Bowl edition of Scott Sports 101. Super Bowl Sunday has finally arrived. The big day is here, and I'll be podcasting in segments leading up to kickoff of today's big game of Super Bowl 101 at 6:30. Uh, we're going to have a lot to talk about. We're going to do lots of great segments today. We're going to relive some of the greatest moments in Super Bowl history, great plays, greatest players, and we're going to talk about the big game and a whole lot more. And we're going to get to the first segment in just a moment. But right now, here is the first trivia question of today's Scott Sports 101 Super Bowl trivia. It's the first trivia question. What player holds the record for most career fumbles in a Super Bowl? I will have the answer later in the podcast. Well, this first segment, Super Bowl Sunday is here. It's the final game of the 2024 season, and this game will be and it will be intense by far. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 59 at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana, and after 272 regular season games and 3 rounds of the playoffs, the NFL's championship matchup is finally upon us. That's right, it's Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl time. Festivities began on Monday when the last two teams standing met in New Orleans for opening night, and then it's a countdown until today, until the kickoff today, Sunday, February 9th, when the best of the best go head-to-head in Super Bowl 59 for this year's Ultimate Football Prize, as you know, the Vince Lombardi Championship Trophy. Now, this is something I came up with. Here are 59 things to know that I spotted online for this year's NFL's 59th Super Bowl. First of all, number one, Super Bowl 59 will be held on Sunday, February 9th, as you know, and the Kansas City Chiefs will face the Philadelphia Eagles, as I mentioned in the big game. Kickoff is scheduled for 6:30 Eastern on Fox, and it's going to be streaming as well. The game will be at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, home to the Saints. This marks the 8th time in a time a Super Bowl has been played at the Superdome, and the 11th time the game has been held in New Orleans. No other city besides Miami has hosted as many Super Bowls. Number 6, Fox will be broadcasting, as I mentioned, Super Bowl 59 with the following crew. Kevin Burkhardt will do the play-by-play. Tom Brady will be the color commentator. Aaron Andrews and Tom Rinaldi will be the sideline reporters, and Mike Perea will be the rules analysis. Now, here's how to watch live and stream it as well. Fox will carry the traditional broadcast of Super Bowl 59 on TV. Fox is also available to stream, including on smart TVs and via Fubo, and you can try it for free. Now, number 9, in partnership with Fox Sports, Tubi will also stream the big game in 4K for free on select devices. A live stream is also available for mobile devices via NFL Plus. And here's some. Now we're going to get to a Chiefs and Eagles overview. They've already done the first 10. This is number 11. Kansas City is making its 3rd straight Super Bowl appearance, becoming the first NFL team of the modern era to have a chance at a three-peat, having won its last 2 championship bids. This is also, the Chiefs' 5th Super Bowl appearance in the last 6 years. They've advanced or passed 7 straight AFC championships, coming within 1 game of matching the all-time record set by the New England Patriots from 2011 to 2018. Number 13, Super Bowl 59 is a rematch of Super Bowl 57 when the Chiefs played the Philadelphia Eagles to close the 2022 season in Glendale, Arizona. Now, number 14, this is the 14th one thing to know about it. Uh, uh, they, the one that, the, they won that last Super Bowl. Uh, I think it was yeah, it was the Chiefs. They won that last Super Bowl meeting 38-35, overcoming at some point halftime deficit to beat the Eagles uh, on a last minute field goal by Harrison Butker. Number 15, the 15th thing to know, Kansas City's 2022 title win included a polarizing fourth quarter penalty on the Eagles when cornerback James Bradbury was called for pass interference against the Chiefs wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, enabling the Chiefs to exhaust most of the remaining clock before Butker's field goal. Uh, Number 16, the Eagles got a historic effort from quarterback Jalen Hurts in that Super Bowl. Then, in just his third NFL season, Hurts totaled 4 touchdowns, including a Super Bowl record, 3 rushing scores, plus a successful 2-point conversion that knotted the game at 35 all in the closing minutes. And that was number 16. Number 17, the Chiefs entered this postseason as the AFC's #1 seed with an NFL best 15-2 record and enjoying a first round bye in the playoffs. Number 18, the Eagles claimed the #2 seed with a 14-3 record, then won 3 straight Super Bowl playoff games to reach the Super Bowl. Number 19, the two teams share history at head-to-head coaching at the head-to-head coaching position. Chiefs coach Andy Reid spent 14 seasons running the Eagles from 1999 to 2012, and current Eagles coach Nick Sirianni, meanwhile, began his NFL career as a Chiefs assistant working with Kansas City from 2009, excuse me, not 2019, 2009 to 2012. And the 20th thing to know, both teams have been prolific in terms of championship contention since 2004. Only the Patriots have more combined playoff wins than the Chiefs, 18, and the Eagles, 14. Here's number 21. The Chiefs are the NFL's gold standard with perennial Super Bowl contending, but the Eagles, excuse me, are also making their third Super Bowl appearance of the last 8 seasons. Now we're going to get to some Super Bowl history, beginning with number 22. The Chiefs' last Super Bowl win came at the end of the 2023 season when they edged the San Francisco 49ers 25-22 in Super Bowl 58 in the Las Vegas area. Number 23, prior to the Chiefs' back-to-back titles over the 49ers and the Eagles from 22 to 2023, Kansas City also appeared in Super Bowl 54 in the 2019 season and Super Bowl 50 in 2020, or 55, no, 50 in 2020. So that was Super Bowl 55 in 2020, excuse me. Vying, not Super Bowl 50, 55, but vying for consecutive trophies. Now we get to number 24. The Chiefs won that first appearance also against the 49ers to cap quarterback Patrick Mahomes' second full season as the starter. Mahomes was named Super Bowl MVP that year, becoming one of the youngest signal callers in NFL history to claim a Lombardi trophy at age 24. Number 25, the Chiefs lost their Super Bowl 55 appearance to close the 2020 season However, falling 31-9, Tom Brady on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to the Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Excuse me, Mahomes uh, threw two interceptions under heavy pressure from Todd Bowles' defense in that defeat, which marked Brady's seventh and final title. Number 26, prior to their championship bout with the Chiefs in 2022, the Eagles also reached the Super Bowl uh, 52 in 2017, famously upsetting Brady and the Patriots to claim their first ever uh, Lombardi Trophy. Those Eagles were led uh, by backup quarterback Nick Foles, who won Super Bowl MVP as an injury replacement. Number 27 in Super Bowl 59 marks the Chiefs' seventh all-time Super Bowl appearance. They lost Super Bowl 1 in 1966 season and won Super Bowl 4 in 1969. It also marks the Eagles' fifth all-time appearance. They previously lost Super Bowl 15 in 1980 and lost Super Bowl 39 in 2004. And now we're going to have some Chiefs stars to watch for. Mahomes hasn't ranked among the NFL's most dynamic passers in recent seasons, but he thrives in crunch time, leading the Chiefs to a record 17 straight one-score victories. His backyard style, mobility, has especially come in handy during the tight games. Number 29, wide receiver Xavier Worthy is arguably the team's top play weapon, thanks to his straight line Snead. He led all Chiefs receivers with 6 touchdown catches during the regular season. Now we're up to the 30th thing you need to know. Tight end Travis Kelce, who is finishing his 12th season, remains Mahomes' favorite target in the passing game. He logged a career low 8.5 yards per catch this year, but led the team with 97 receptions. Number 31, defensive tackle Chris Jones remains one of the game's premier interior defenders, leading the Chiefs' fourth-ranked scoring defense with 61 quarterback pressures. The six-time All-Pro has racked up 9 tackles for a loss, serving as the anchor to coordinator Steve Spagnuolo's unit. Number 32, linebacker Nick Bolton is the missile, of the heart, not the middle, the missile of the heart of Spagnuolo's defense, excelling not only as a run defender with a team high 106 tackles, but as a blitz artist, pressuring quarterbacks on 15% of his pass rushing snaps. He's also deflected 6 passes and logged 11 tackles in the backfield. Number 33, quarterback Trent McDuffie, is the top cover man in Kansas City, leading the team with 13 pass breakups. Pro Football Focus graded him as the third best cornerback in the NFL this year. 34, Harrison Butker has been shakier since undergoing knee surgery in November, but he's been money in the playoffs over the course of his career, converting 90% of his postseason field goals. Now we're going to have some Eagle stars to watch in just a moment, but right now I want to reveal the answer to this first segment's Scott's Super Bowl 101 trivia question. What player holds the record for most career fumbles in a Super Bowl? And if you said Roger Staubach, you are correct. Roger Staubach coughed the ball up 5 times in 4 Super Bowl appearances. Now I have a Super Bowl trivia question, another one, in my next segment number 2, coming up. So stay tuned for that. Now getting back to Eagles stars to watch with the 59 things to know about this year's Super Bowl. Number 35, Hurts has endured clunky stretches as a thrower, even in more of a run first offense, but he's been a master at situational ball control, totaling just 1 turnover in his 7 playoff games since 2022. He's also undeniable as a short yardage runner with 64 career scores, including the playoffs. Number 36, running back Saquon Barkley has enjoyed one of the best seasons in NFL history, which also happens to be his first in Philadelphia, a prized free agent signing from the rival New York Giants last offseason. He eclipsed 2,000 rushing yards in the regular season and remains an MVP candidate, including the playoffs. He's already logged 21 different carries of at least 20 yards. Number 37, wide receiver A.J. Brown is the Eagles' top downfield threat, averaging 16 yards per catch in tandem with Devontae Smith on the perimeter. He's hit 1,000 yards receiving in 5 of 7 NFL seasons. Number 38, offensive tackles Jordan Mailata and Lane Johnson helped make up one of, if not the most formidable front in the NFL. Both big men excel at moving in space, helping pave the way for an explosive ground game while leaning on the interior push of peers like Cam Jurgens and Landon Dickerson. Number 39, defensive tackle Jalen Carter, who is in just his second NFL season, has emerged as one of the league's most disruptive talents, endlessly physical. He led the Eagles with 12 tackles for a loss. Number 40, linebacker Zach Bond went from off-season flyer to all-pro stalwart under the direction of coordinator Vic Fangio. He has been around the ball at basically every Eagles takeaway with 5 forced fumbles. And number 41, rookie cornerbacks Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean have helped steady once porous Eagles secondary, pairing with the veteran corner Darius Slay and ball hawking safety C.J. Gardner Johnson to give Philadelphia the NFL's top-ranked pass defense during the regular season. Now we're going to get into some key questions, beginning with number 42. Will the Chiefs go heavy on the blitz? Hurts hasn't always fared well when flushed out of the pocket and suffered an ugly 2023 playoff loss in the face of strong pressure. Spagnuolo, meanwhile, has built a steady reputation when it comes to sending extra rushers at precisely the right time. Number 43, Cam Barkley run free again all year teams have tried and failed to contain the Eagles' new running back. While the Chiefs boast a top 10 run defense, they'll also have to account for an elite group of pass weapons on the Eagles' end, including tackle jetting tight end Dallas Goedert. Number 44, will the Chiefs keep Mahomes upright? Kansas City also boasts a battle tested front with Pro Bowlers like Joe Thuney and Creed Humphrey holding things down. Carter has been a warrior in the middle, though, and the young Nolan Smith Jr. has also emerged off the edge for the Eagles. Number 45, can the Eagles match the Chiefs' situational strategy? Reed's creative play action does a lot to elevate an otherwise so-so crop of talent around Mahomes, whereas Sirianni and Kellen Moore's Eagles offense has been fairly predictable and leading mostly on the sheer star power of the players in the lineup. Now we're going to talk about some injuries to monitor, but I'm not sure if Kansas City is going to be able to get past Saquon Barkley with the way the season he's having, but you never know. So we'd have to wait and see on that. Number 46, the Chiefs have the absence of the slew of wideouts, including 2023 standout Rashee Rice, but otherwise healthy at the skill spots. Number 47, right tackle Jawaan Taylor, who sat out Week 18 with a knee injury, is still recovering from that alignment going into the Chiefs' final week of practice before the big game. The Eagles are battling several bruises in the trenches with both Dickerson with a knee injury and Jurgens back injury missing early practices after fighting pain in the NFC Championship game. Excuse me. Number 49, Devontae Smith is also nursing a hamstring injury for the Eagles, but is expected to play. Now we're going to look at some Super Bowl odds, beginning with number 50. The Chiefs opened as 2-point favorites per Sportsline consensus. They are currently 1.5-point favorites over the Eagles, according to the odd makers. Number 51, the opening over/under point total for Super Bowl 59 was 49.5 per Sportsline. Number 52, Mahomes in the betting favorite is the betting favorite to win a Super Bowl MVP, which would be his fourth such honor. Barkley is next in line on Oddmaker's list of favorites for the game's top individual award. Now we've got some miscellaneous notes. Number 53, the Eagles are the designated home team for the game. This designation rotates between the AFC and NFC each year. As a result, they got first choice of their uniform for the game and elected to wear their signature midnight green jerseys, which they also wore against the Chiefs in Super Bowl 57. And number 54, with the Eagles wearing green, the Chiefs will wear their white away jerseys. Teams wearing white jerseys in the Super Bowl are 16-4 in the last 20 title games. Excuse me. The only two teams to win wearing home colors are the last decade are the Chiefs and the Eagles. Number 55, Ron Torbert will serve as the game's referee, helping He previously refereed Super Bowl 54 in 2020, 56, excuse me, not 54, Super Bowl 56 in 2021. Number 56, Grammy winning singer, uh, Ledisi will perform there will be a Grammy winning singer to perform this year's national anthem. And Ledisi will sing Lift Every Voice and Song. And there's a game winning, Grammy winning one. I've got to. I know there's a singer to perform the national anthem. Yeah, there is a singer to perform the national anthem, as I mentioned, and I gotta go to it to see if I can find it. Uh, so great, John Bastille will perform the national anthem, and Ladisa will sing "Lift Every Voice." That's number 56. Number 57, Lauren Daigle and Trombone Shorty will perform "America the Beautiful." Number 58, Grammy-winning rapper Kendrick Lamar will headline the Super Bowl halftime show. And number 59, to wrap up the 59 things you need to know about the Super Bowl, you can find all of CBS Sports. This is where I got this on CBS Sports Super Bowl 59 coverage, from game predictions to matchup previews to on-site reporting of Super Bowl week right here, and follow all boots on the ground. John Breach, Cody Benjamin, and Jared Dubin, and Jeff Kerr for additional insights from New Orleans. So those are your 59 things you need to know about Super Bowl 59. And we're going to take a break, and I'll be back with segment 2. So stay tuned for more Super Bowl 101 coming up.